What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, a sad turn of events has occurred in a story that already had grim consequences. I did this story last week, and this story's out of, I think it was Pensacola, Florida. Shout out. And it was a story involving 3 people in a car that performed a drive-by shooting near a park across from a school where they let off like 40 shots and then was chased by police. You know what I'm saying? But during the time they shot those shots, the intended target that they were shooting at evidently wasn't hit because it was never named in any updates of the story. But somebody was shot, and it was a 71-year-old woman. Well, she's 70. And they've identified who she is. Why? Because this lady just died of her injuries from being shot in the neck last week. Lady's name, may she rest in peace, is Myra Hayes. She's pictured here. And she succumbed to her injuries. Now, if you guys remember in this story, a big police chase ensued where these dudes went over a bridge with water underneath of it, jumped out the car, and jumped into the water, being chased by the police dog, who also was hurt but made a recovery, and officers jumped in there after them. When they jumped in there, the 3 people, named in this whole thing that jumped over the bridge, the 3 shooters or driver and 2 shooters, whatever. First guy is Travion Moulton. He died from the jump. Second person is Jaquavius Etheridge. He was caught on scene. He was hurt when he fell, and that's how they caught him. The third person was missing after the jump, Terrence Gross Jr. It was an update on him I didn't follow up on, and I'll get to that in a second. This guy was caught heading towards the Mexican border in Laredo, Texas. Guess who was driving the car? His own damn dad. Tell you, man, it's people that back these criminals no matter what they do. If you related to them, they ain't do nothing. Here's the update.
A woman was shot in the neck in Pensacola just after 6:30 this evening. Happened on Massachusetts Avenue and Eris Boulevard, right across from Montclair Elementary School. WEAR Sade Ray joining us live from the Highway 90 bridge over Escambia Bay, where 2 suspects were taken into custody tonight. Sade, this is the second shooting in that same neighborhood in just recent weeks.
Bob, just over a month ago, 3 people were shot in that same area. When I got to the scene today, I saw EMS taking the woman shot in the neck to the hospital immediately. Family there told me they were grateful for officers getting to the scene as soon as possible, helping her with her wounds. Crime scene tape has been put up in this area of Massachusetts Avenue near a playground and across the street from Montclair Elementary School. This is the second recent shooting in the same area. Back in May, 3 people were shot in a drive-by on Diego Circle. On Monday, ShotSpotter alerted Escambia County Sheriff's Office just after 6:30 p.m. at Eris Boulevard off Massachusetts. Investigators say a woman was struck in the neck. A crowd of people were seen scattered across the playground and near the scene. Some people telling me the violence has to stop. Now, just after the shooting, deputies say they found the suspect's car, which led them to a chase that took them to this bridge here on Highway 90 at Scenic Highway. It's too dark to see right now, but deputies say they used a pit maneuver to stop the car on the bridge. And at that point, that's when 3 suspects got out of the car and jumped over the bridge. Now, at that point, 1 suspect was injured. Another was pulled out of the water and detained. And now deputies are still looking for that 3rd suspect. Investigators say that guns were found in the car, and they also say K9 Streeter jumped over the bridge following the suspects, and now he's being taken to the vet for checking out.
This morning, we actually have new pictures and a video sent from a viewer after the shooting. The suspect's white car was located, but they fled. Deputies ended up in a chase that ended on Highway 90 bridge at Scenic Highway. Deputies used a pit maneuver to stop the things, and there's the dog you just saw leap over the edge of the bridge after the suspects once they jumped out of the car as well. That K9 Streeter is expected to be okay. You can see them looking over the edge at the K9, and I'm assuming the suspects as well. The suspects, one sustained injuries after the jump, another one was pulled from the water and detained. The third had not been located as of last night.
Backwards, turn around.
Terrence Lavelle Gross Jr., a murder suspect from Florida, was arrested in Laredo by the Webb County Sheriff's Office in conjunction with the Department of Public Safety and other federal and state agencies. KGNS obtained exclusive footage showing the arrest of the suspect attempting to flee across the border. The suspect, along with two others, had allegedly participated in a shooting in Escambia County, Florida on the 24th of June, leaving a 70-year-old woman critically injured. The arrest took place Thursday evening on the intersection of McPherson and Calle del Norte. Commander Federico Calderon with the Sheriff's Office elaborates they had received information along with a picture of the suspect, which aided in their ID.
Good afternoon. Prosecutors are upgrading the charges against two suspects in a drive-by shooting.
The 70-year-old woman hit by gunfire last week has died of her injuries. Her family identifies her as Myra Hayes, a lifelong resident of Pensacola. They issued a statement saying, in part, Myra was a very gentle, sweet person who never had a bad word to say about anyone. She loved everyone's kids. She loved sitting outside and relaxing. She never met a stranger.
The shooting started in the early evening of June 24th on Eris Boulevard off Massachusetts Avenue. The Escambia County Sheriff's Office says ShotSpotter picked up at least 40 shots fired. Deputies tracked down a car seen leaving the area and followed it to the Highway 90 bridge. They used a pit maneuver to stop the car. The suspects jumped off the bridge, and one of them, Travion Moten, died from injuries sustained in the fall. Jacarius Etheridge is in the Escambia County Jail, and Terrence Gross Jr. is awaiting extradition from Laredo, Texas. Prosecutors say they'll be charged with the murder of Myra Hayes. They're also being charged in Moten's death because he died during commission of a felony.
All right, guys, that's the story of what happened to these three fucktards. One dead, one caught, the other one was on the run. I thought he was dead. I thought he was presumed dead because he never surfaced. Almost got away with it. In border town Laredo. It's a rough spot. Heading towards Mexico. The hell you was going to do over there? Open a taqueria? They'd have looked at you and tell you ain't from there. Bet you don't speak English. Why the fuck would your dad even aid in the bed taking you down there and putting you in imminent danger? Because Mexico is not a spot that's friendly to foreigners. It's amazing to me how the father was willing to save his son after his son did something to somebody else that had nothing to do with it. You shouldn't have been out there in the first place. That same energy, sir, you went to Mr. Senior, Terrence Gross Sr., the same energy that you put into trying to get your son away from both justice and being accountable for something he did that he shouldn't have did. You could have put in getting his life straight where he didn't do that shit in the first place. It's a grown man. His dad trying to get him out of fucking trouble. Now his dad caught up in it. And I would give his dad a hefty charge too. You drove all the way from Florida through Texas. That's a lot of driving, y'all. For him to escape like you did the crime yourself. Dumb shit. 70-year-old lady gone. Had nothing to do with it, just enjoying life. Her whole life was a book. And the last sentence with a period in it was shot by some ninjas for no damn reason. Nobody wants to go out like that. This woman waited 70 years to be shot in the throat by some misfit assholes. That's why I don't give these type of crimes any respect. Y'all want to go out here and shoot each other up and all this stuff, do it the way the bullets can't hit nobody else. And if y'all want to erase yourselves, by all means do it. World be a better damn place. But to do this stuff out in open, broad daylight, shooting these kids around, don't care about nothing. They did all of that shooting, and wherever they were shooting at, they didn't even hit. This is crazy, man. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We destroy our own potential, and we run our dumb asses right to that damn penitentiary, whether we want to or not. You can blame it on whoever you want. But these people right here, brought all this on themselves from a conscious decision and a choice to act on it. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.